Welcome back. Now the plan was to collect enough keys so I could do Zhao here and also one of these hangout events that we've not yet unlocked. And that is the plan eventually, so we will unlock them right now. I didn't expect that to come up with that straight away, but that's thrown off my plans for what I was doing. But anyway, yeah, you may see it right there. I was busy doing an introduction game. Completely ruined it. And let's open up this one as well. Alright, so that's all sorted there, so we'll leave that for now because it's unlocked. But what we've got going on here is the Archon quest that has been finally released here. I say finally like I've been waiting forever. It's like I've not compared to other people, so, you know. So, We Will Be Reunited, Chapter 1, Act 4, Involuntary Sacrifice. You hear from Ganyu and Lan that the treasure hoarders of Mondstadt and Liyue have banded together, oh crap, and plan to get involved in some ruins associated with the Abyss Order. Oh crap, oh crap. Fearing the chaos that the treasure hoarders might cause through their involvement, you take up the commission and investigate. Right, so let's go speak to Ganyu, who's up here. Hello!
Oh, yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go after anything! The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
I'm liking the music here. It's got this sort of like ominous something bad on the horizon is coming kind of feel to it.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber in Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
Yeah, that's a new one to me. Is she the boss the treasure hoarders refer to?
You already know something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times before. You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
Intriguing that music has gone back to sort of like the normal background stuff now. I'm very much paying attention to the music here because it's like, it feels like it's giving us clues, is the best way of putting it, as to what's been going on. Just like the great adventurer Stanley.
Ah, you met the living legend himself while you were in Mondstadt. Correct. The Grand Thief is someone just as renowned as him. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
I too understand the dangers of the abyss.
Mm-hmm. Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
I really do like Ganyu though. There's something about her personality, her voice acting, all that type of stuff. She's just likable, is the best way of putting it. Go to the ruins. How far away is that? Oh my. Interesting that it's over here. There's not much over here in the sort of top left of the map for Liyue, so it's nice to sort of get something going on over here. There's like a certain place where you can farm artifacts over there, but in terms of anything like majorly interesting or anything to farm, there's not really much here other than that domain. It's just nice to have something here. Like I said, it's like, yeah. And ruins? That's the thing that got me. I was like, I don't remember any ruins here, so I'm assuming it's inside this domain, so. Call of the Abyss. The ominous temptations of the Abyss lure the brave and the foolish alike. No matter the fate that has brought you hither, know that a new thread of fate is already being woven. No cryo, but it's recommended party level 28. Should be alright. We'll go for it. Follow the treasure hoarders. Okay. Look down into the precipice. I like the ambience.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
Keep an eye out for chests, because I'm trying to build a stockpile of stuff, like artifacts and stuff like that, for when I do eventually get child.
There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Let's light it up!
Stand clear.
Building everything up at the moment. Which is probably, like, having experimented with the test for child, like, something I'm probably gonna have to work towards. Like, make sure I always try and get my, big skills so I can get the burst on type of stuff for child, I feel. We'll see though. We'll see though.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Yeah, this feels familiar from what we've just been through. With the Windbloom Festival. Nice to see they brought it back in some way as part of the plot, though. What's the point? Is there any chests around here? Yeah, there is. So it's like, I'm gonna have to check every single one now, aren't I? I don't want to miss this stuff, because like I was saying, I want to collect artifacts for when I get child, because I'm gonna need to sort stuff. I need a lot of XP. I'm gonna need everything I would for a character to go from like level 1 all the way up, you know. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna need quite a few things sorted. Good job I checked. I would have missed one of the chests. Whoa, hello. It's a 3 bubble. Anything on the way to... Oh, this properly jagged area here. But why? Again, I'm very much liking the ambience of this place. There's blood everywhere.
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something?
Like, seriously, look on the crystals behind him. It's like, that's blood, right?
That's...
A statue of the Seven?
Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's...
I think he is dead, but also undead.
Hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
How did he die?
Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Ah! Now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Leave the ruin. Oh god. It's like, oh god. The only thing I'd think here, it's that sort of thing like with Chinese culture, they wouldn't sort of like... oh god, I'm dying. What was I going to say? Be so disrespectful to the dead. So it's sort of like, it's unlikely that he would reanimate because of that, but, you know, it was possible. Oh my god, I didn't realise that was happening. I like this. I like stuff like this. It's like, especially if I'm trying to get chests. So, okay, so we got the one there. So get this chest, get this chest. We'll be having all that stuff, thank you very much. Ooh. There's quite a few chests in here, isn't there? Again, don't want to miss them, don't want to miss them. Hello?
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss. You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price.
Very similar look and feel to, what's his name, Dainsleif? Was that how it was pronounced?
As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An Abyss Herald?
The one Dane spoke of. It might be Dane for all we know.
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? I've never seen it before! Careful! Please don't get cocky!
Back at ya!
Wondering like if he's going to do anything special here. Nice big hit, nice big hit. Oh, I did get hit there, that's unfortunate.
Let's light it up!
Stay clear! Don't break my glasses!
Take this!
Animal
Everybody stand back! That's gonna hurt in the morning!
Enhanced cannon will mod
Power that ended Haishan!
This power, it seems familiar. I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
What a tough battle! Are you okay?
That was a tough battle? All I did was build stuff up so I could get some elemental burst, but alright, yeah, tough battle.
Oh, such a strong enemy! Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them?
It seemed to know me.
Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Let's just get out of here.
Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
But there might be chests.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
There he is, and again, you see what I mean? Like, there's a similar design aesthetic to him.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
Actually, the Abyss Herald wasn't all we encountered.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Quest complete then. That's what we got now. A herald without adherence. After fleeing from the creepy ruins, you meet Dainsleif by chance. You follow him and begin your pursuit of the Abyss Herald through those ruins once more. Do we? It's 505 meters away. Oh, damn it. Stop it! Mean to me.
I'm going in!
Anyone? Fine, it's these ruins, they're in the way.
Adventure time!
Is he dead? He's dead. Yeah.
Everybody stand! Power that ended Haishan!
Boba, get them!
He's in such an awkward position.
just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
How we attacked them?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot, too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yep, those are important materials.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Yeah, Master Delux's done that before.
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Something related to what we saw in the ruins.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight this big guy. Yeah, there we go.
You're toast! Stand clear. Absorption test. Swirl. Mark 2.
Adventure time! I'm going in! Power that ended Archon! Let's light it up!
I almost got you. There we go. There we go. It's very, very important to me to get that guy out of the way first. Otherwise they can be quite annoying. Oh, you died.
Everybody stand back!
Oh, damn you. Oh. We did get him.
Take this! Back at ya!
Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
But I only heard of you by chance. Apparently.
Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Again, just this... I get this whole time aspect with this guy, like branches of time. Roots of time? But definitely branches of time. I don't know, let's just keep an eye on that.
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
I know about Khaenri'ah.
Huh?
Because I have memories of Khaenri'ah.
You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours.
No, please pry.
But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, What was it like?
Dane and Khaenri'ah. It's worth a shot.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
That's the impression I was getting from the previous quest. Just very much like she woke up sometime, like a significant amount of time before the traveler here. It's like it just feels that way.
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
Apparently that's what I heard at the time.
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your sister?
It's the second most promising lead after looking for the 7.
Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
It's horrible.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits.
The next time I see Venti or Zhongling.
Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
I'm gonna need to have words with them.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Khaenri'ah. So, did Khaenri'ah have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago.
Yeah, because they wouldn't be ruins.
These ruin guards were known as field tillers by the people of Khaenri'ah.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
They were farming equipment?
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Khaenri'ah like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Khaenri'ah, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
Well, that sounds so sad.
Seems we should put an end to their suffering.
Yeah, Paimon thinks you've been doing a real good job of that.
Oh, thank you. I'm quite proud.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Whoa, there's suddenly loads more things here. So, jeez.
Teamwork is dreamwork! To ashes!
Animal hypostasis and eat this! Boba, get them!
Come on, just die. Thank you. Snap, what are you doing? Just keel over already.
Stand clear! Animal test 60!
That went well.
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Khaenri'ah?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, initial operation.
Loom of Fate. Is it a loom of way of like making fabric and stuff like that? The idea of like weaving. So it'd be weaving fate, right?
The Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine?
Is it related to the inverted statue?
From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
It was just crushed by the Jade Chamber.
What do they want with Osile?
Could it be the same as with Dvalin?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osial's body.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
How do you know the word cybernetic? But alright. These nicknames keep getting longer.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osial's limbs to construct a mechanized god. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
Let's find the eye before they do.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
Should we ask at the Church of Favonius about it?
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.